I got my hair pulled back because we're going to be doing a video on the Beauty Glazed I Got You edition. This is similar to those Twilight palettes that I did, but this is the Beauty Glazed edition. I recorded this before, and when I went to upload it, it wouldn't upload. But another thing I want to mention is this blush. It looks darker on this side. I don't know if it's the light. It's by Buxom. They sent it to me to test out. And this is the Dolly Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush in Dolly. Let me swatch it on my hand. So far, I'm liking it. It's a little darker than I'm used to, but I don't know. It doesn't really match the color on here, I don't think. Yeah, it does. Okay. So far, so good. I'll keep you posted on it. But it's a nice, deep blush. Alright, we're going to test this one out to see if it is any good, if it's worth your money. Last time I tried it, I don't think I liked it. And I had eye primer on. So I'm not going to put eye primer on to see if it works better without it, because, you know, some shadows might work better without the eye primer. So, we're just going to go there. Okay. First color we're going to go into is Dust. Right here. It's like a brownish shade. Okay. And I'm recording a few videos today, so I won't be putting eyeliner or mascara on. This is solely just to see how the shadows do. But since my fiance is coming home this week, I want to get as much recorded as possible so I can still upload 5 days a week. And I usually record on Fridays, and Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, but he's going to be home Thursday. So, I'm recording ahead of time. Alright. So far, so good. It's acting better than it did before. Let me kind of... I'm using the Miscos brush. I believe it is. See the M? Yeah. It's the one with the triangles on the ends. Alright, next, we're going to use this e.l.f. brush. There should be one in your giveaway package. And we're going to go into Mud, because it's a darker brown. We're going to go into Mud and put that in the crease. I always start on the edge and work my way in. These are, okay, so when it comes to these shadows, if you buy it, they work better, at least without that Tarte primer. Because before, when I did this other video, so I'm glad I gave it a second chance. When I did the other video, it would be patchy and it didn't want to go on correctly, so I was upset. I'm not sure if all Beauty Glazed shadows are like that. I've not been buying them for videos because I didn't like this one. I thought. But it's looking like I do like this one without the eyeshadow primer. And there's not, if you look under my eye, I don't see any fallout. There's just a tad bit of fallout when you go into the palettes. Just a little. I'm actually surprised. Okay, we're gonna get that little packing brush, I call it. I don't know what it's actually called, but it's my favorite little brush, this one. And I believe this is a No Name. And we're going to go back into Mud, and I'm going to try to pack it on the outer corner here. Just to kind of increase the depth right there. All right. There we go. Now let's get a blending brush. We're going to use this Morphe one. We're going to soften that up a little bit. Okay. Everything else on my face I will put in the description box. I've come up with a thing. Everything that goes on my face I put inside this box. Then I'm able to make a list. Especially when I'm doing things like this, I'm able to make a list of what's on there so I don't forget. And instead of having to leave them on top of the table, they're safely in a box. Alright, now we're going to go in with, let me show you these shimmers. This is Dubai, Bling, Violet. Let me just do those. There's Violet, Dubai. They're more metallics, the shimmers, and Bling. Now we're gonna go. I'm gonna show you copper, gold sand, and cashmere. So, cashmere, gold sand, copper. So there's those. I think we're gonna go in with the copper on the bottom because that's the shade that looks like it shows up the most and it seems to be the most pigmented. And the glitter, I'm just not sure about the glitter. See, just a little bit. You really have to work with it. I mean, I may pat some on there, but also, last time I used glitter on my eyes, my eyes swelled up for a couple days, so we don't want to do that. Alright, I'm using this Miskos brush. We're going to pat that across the bottom. Right there. It's a simple, everyday eye look, basically. I might need to use my finger to pat it on. See how it's kind of patchy at the bottom? I don't know if y'all could see that. I could see that in the mirror. All right. Alright, that was the copper shade. It looks pretty good. And I know the other day I did the e.l.f. video, so I kind of wanted to show y'all that highlighter that I'm going to give you. Mine broke in the mail whenever I got it a couple months ago. But let me find me a little brush that I use for highlight. We'll use this Morphe brush. And we'll go into this light shade right there. See that? Oh my gosh, y'all are gonna love this highlighter. It is gorgeous. I didn't swatch it for y'all either the other day, so here, let me swatch this one. You can see that I've used that white color a lot. Let's go ahead and put it right here. It's these two. white one's not wanting to work with me. There we go. Still not working with me. But you can see on my face. I mean, and this blush looks horrid. Or the contour. I don't know which one it is. There we go. We lightened it up a little bit. There we go. Alright. I didn't put setting spray on, so that might be why the blush is just like, pow, at you. But look at that highlight. I have some lipstick on. It's a nude color, but overall, this palette is not as good as the Twilight ones by You Can Be. I don't know what it is. The You Can Be palettes, every single knockoff or every single one that I've tried, because I believe this is a knockoff for a Huda palette. I don't own that particular Huda palette, but so I'm just comparing it to the You Can Be, and to me, the You Can Be ones are better. Let me see if I could find one. Yeah, here it is. Let me find the one that's similar to it. If you remember, one was black and one was glitter. Okay, here. This one's the glitter one. This is the You Can Be one. And this is the Beauty Glazed one. Let me find some. Oh! Hopefully one didn't break. This has been drop tested, a Beauty Glazed, and it didn't break. Just a heads up. Alright, to me, you can see a lot about a palette with the, so we're going to use the Beauty Glazed. There's the first 3 mattes on the Beauty Glazed. There's the first 3 mattes on the You Can Be. Hopefully you can see them. You can tell this one's a lot powderier. Alright, now let's go into, they have different names, but I'm going with what's here. Cashmere. Mermaid. And the glitter. In the Beauty Glazed. I know I switched sides. That's the Beauty Glazed. Cosmo. Let's just call it the bottom 3. Then here's the bottom 3 on the first row in the You Can Be one. Oh my gosh, this light just doesn't want to cooperate. These 3 here. Now that I'm all swatched up. But to me, this one is better for your money. The Beauty Glazed one, not so much. But it's up to you. I will leave the prices. And you can go back to the Twilight video and watch that. But I'll leave the price for this one in the description box. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.